Cauliflower and order. The trials begin. The drunken turnip was eerily quiet again. A single pork scratching lay abandoned on the bar like it had seen too much and couldn't go on. Dave and Colin sat in their usual spot, expressions grim and eyes as vacant as a marrow at midnight. Colin broke the silence first. "They've started the trials." Dave didn't look up. "Who?" "The veg, the sprouts, the kale, the judiciary charred." Dave finally turned. "You're telling me the vegetables have a legal system now?" Colin nodded. "Full court, robes made of cabbage leaves. The judge is a cauliflower in a powdered wig. Who's representing us?" Colin looked sheepish. "A turnip named Gary. He's technically qualified, but he once mistook a compost heap for a sauna." Dave blinked slowly. "We're doomed." Colin took a shaky sip of his pint. "They've charged us with crimes against vegetation." "Like what?" "Overwatering, underweeding, emotional neglect, and get this man-sprouting." Dave choked on his drink. "Man-sprouting? Apparently, I made a joke about radishes not being real root vegetables unless they'd fought in a war. It was a Twitter thing. Now, it's Exhibit A." Dave shook his head. "This is why I don't do social media. Except that one time, I DM'd Monty Don for moral support." "Did he reply?" "Just sent a thumbs up and a gif of a lettuce." They both stared into the pub void for a moment. Colin sighed. "You should have seen the prosecution. A parsnip with a clipboard. Ruthless. Called our entire shed a hostile environment." "It is a hostile environment. There's a wasp in there the size of a Shetland pony." "Doesn't matter. The veg are framing it like a war crime." Dave took a long, thoughtful sip. "What about the gnome? He's testified against us." "No. Apparently they offered him immunity and a tiny deck chair. He's living in the greenhouse now, sipping tomato juice and calling himself the Whistle Gnome." Dave stood up halfway, wild-eyed. "We raised that gnome, Colin." "I know. He's even got a little briefcase now. It's got glitter on the hinges." There was a long, heavy silence. Then Dave sat back down and whispered, "So what now?" "We wait for sentencing. If we're lucky, we'll just get banned from the allotment. And if we're unlucky," Colin leaned in, voice low, "they'll sentence us to compulsory vegan cookery classes, hosted by a very aggressive aubergine." Dave paled. "No, not again. I still can't look at a falafel without flinching." Another pause. Dave said, "We could flee, lay low in the herb garden. Oregano doesn't ask questions." Colin nodded. "Or we dig a tunnel, hide in the wormery." They looked at each other. Two men, one crumbling plan, and a vegetable jury with very strong feelings about photosynthesis. At last, Dave muttered, "Whatever happens next, I want you to have my trowel." Colin placed a hand on his friend's shoulder. "And I want you to have my dibber." They raised their glasses in solemn, slightly melodramatic unity. And somewhere, behind the clouds and compost heaps, the gavel came down on the shed of justice.